that, that are left to be treated should be things like I think it, it should be good. Hear that microphone, please. I think the topics that are left to be treated should be see media query and animation. Yes, I think it should be media query and animation. So now, while going through the group, I see a lot of things where you people say that the user interface is easy to the front end. Yes, let me use your language. The front end is easy to generate. That the back end is the difficult part for you to generate. So, and I think I like that. So I think today we are going to talk a bit on how we can generate all our front end pages. They are using Google AI. Now, why was I teaching you how to write HTML code, how to use CSS? It is because after generating your AI pages and you are asked to make a little change and you don't know how to effect that change, what are you going to do? Are you going to pay Codex money for another token for you to regenerate a new front end or what? So if you know how to create your front end before you learn how to generate them with AI, because generating them with AI is easy because it has to do with understanding how to use prompts. You understand? So for the in the last class, we were able to compile some pages together, but today we are going to start a new project entirely, and I'm going to create a folder right there. I'm going to create a folder right on our website folder. Please, turn off your microphone until I ask you to speak. So let me call this bakery. I don't know, is that how bakery is spelled? Let me call it bakery. So I open this folder. I open that folder and I'm going to create my bakery files and store them there. So from after this class, the next thing we'll do animation, which will be next week. And I think next week we'll end CSS next week. So that we can start JavaScript by September. So what do we do? So if you are with your computer, you can just say google.com. So when you have your good, 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 good. Mute off. So you can just go to google.com, but you can just tell it anything. Let's work on something. So you choose this AI mode. Now, there are better AI softwares for coding. You understand? I am teaching with Google AI because it is free. There are better AI softwares for coding. So, great content communication, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I will say give me the HTML page pages of a complex bakery. So if you have been attending my class, this is not new to you. We have used the AI severally. So if you look at this place, it said test. This is a test, eh? It's showing me the arrangement of the folders, how the pages it's generated arranged. So it gave me the first one. It gave me the index page. So I'm expected to create a page called index.html. So I'll say Control N and I'll save it as index.html. So you can just come here. You can see copy here. Copy it and go and paste it there. Then save it. Now, if I click on my live saver, this class is a free class. So for those of you who are joining from the premium channel, this one is a free class. It has nothing to do with your own class. But you can just be part of it if you intend to. So this is it. So what do I do? I'll go back there and get the CSS documents. You see, these are some of the challenges with Google AI. You can see that some parts of it are broken. See, what is this? Index page. The index page is not even complete. So I may have to correct something there. Fix the index page. So we now have it complete here. So just come here and replace this one. So what do I do? The other files there. Let me go and take them now. This custom builder, la la. Okay. So this other page, what page is this? Custom cake dot HTML. So let me copy it. It's not properly arranged. Don't know why it's broken, but we're going to make use of it. Custom cake dot HTML. So we'll take the text right there. Copy it. So the next one is dashboard.html. Then I'll save it. So here is the CSS. Okay, the CSS is entirely handled by, okay, they use Tailwind. It's loaded via CDS script. Okay. 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 I understand. So, Tailwind CSS. I can just say use revise project structure. Okay. So they're writing the CSS, the color and the rest, the media query and the rest of it. Okay, very good. So this is a lot. So I can just say Control N. I'll save this with style.css. Let me take this other part because it's not complete, and that's the problem. So what happened? They use a Tailwind CSS, and I don't know how to run that Tailwind CSS. I was expecting it to load automatically, but it didn't. So that's why I'm trying to use external CSS. Nothing should be broken. Good. So the first CSS that came was kind of broken. So I had to tell it to create a new one. So we have a new index page. So let's try it out if it works. If it doesn't work, we may need to build them manually. Okay. So this is what we are able to get. You can see what it generated for me. Different pages, just 3 pages. And we have our website. It's a simple, but you can add more items to it. And what they will also do for you, they will also make sure that they sort all the media queries. If you look at this place, you see that this image is broken. So the image is broken because it is not found. So we can decide to give it an image if we want to display something there. So what's this? La bakery, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, that's the name. Index dots. So that's the index page. So let me go and look for that section that has to do with that image so that I'll replace it. So where is the out fit cover? So I'm trying to look for the image. Dashboard button. Okay. Okay. Okay.
The image is up there.
Where? Add it up.
Yes, that place you just click
Okay,
now.
okay, okay. I've seen it. So what
Uh-huh.
we'll do, we'll download an image and just replace it. Thank you. So let's download an image. So we can take either of these ones. Save images. Bakery. So I'll go there and call that image. I know that we all know how to call images. Can you see that? Can you see that? Turn on your microphone. I want somebody to respond.
Yes.
Good. So what I did was when we generated the page, some items were broken, like the image. We didn't the image wasn't loading. So what I did was to download the image and manually place it in. So I think that is clear. Then I want to use this opportunity to talk about something else. Sometimes there is something we call the widget. I'm trying to touch little things, so sorry that the class is slow. I'm trying to touch little things that I have not touched in CSS because next week we are going to discuss media query and animation. Sometimes when you are building certain things, you may need to bring in some things from other websites. Something like, for example, if you are building a website that has to do with investments, or a kind of investment portfolio, and you want to bring in, you want a live chart to be displayed on your website, how do you go about it? I need somebody to respond. If you are building a website and you need to display a chart that is updated live every minute, how do you go about it? Francis, somebody should respond. Don't worry. How do you go about it, Francis? Francis, you guys have gone far with this now. Okay, somebody said I should repeat the question. So I'm saying that if I am building something like an investment website, for example, and I need to incorporate a live chat on the website, I want my website to display live data, things like chat. If you don't know what chat is, something like this. Let it load. I'm waiting for it to load. Let me touch now. Like, if you want your site to display a chart, or it's called widgets. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So if you want your site to display a widget, how do you do it? How can you get it in?
Okay, are you talking about using your terminals in the JavaScript?
Talking about what? Using terminal.
Uh,
Okay, if you are mentioning terminal in JavaScript, I think you are trying to digress to Node.js. Is that correct?
yes,
Good.
yes, that
No,
is
no, no. This has nothing to do with this class is a beginner's class. I can't come and be teaching you terminal command and Node.js. So
okay. Talking about lifestyle.
if you want to bring, it must not be a live chat. Something that has to do with data, and it is uploaded live. It is updated live, and it is in another platform. How do you bring it into your own platform?
I think through APIs.
Good. Through API, right? Now, but what we are going to do right now is easier because when you say through API, that is at the programming level. You understand? We have not gotten to programming. We are we are still doing design. Eh? So if you want to bring in something like a chat into this place, for example, into your well, I'm just making an example. I'm trying to touch little things
Okay.
before
That's pop-up, right? The pop-up.
a pop-up, yes. So for example,
I understand.
like this live trading view can give you charts. So, for example, you can always Google certain things. Like this question I just asked you, you can just Google search it because you won't be able to know everything per time. So, as time goes on, when you are working, you'll be able to learn a lot of things on your own because you can't learn everything from the classroom. So for if you want to take a shot from TradingView, for example, you can just go to tradingview.com. You see more here. You see business here. Then when you see business, if you look at the top of business, you see widgets. So when you click on it, it will show you the documentation of how you can add anything to. If you look at this chart, eh, I need something that is floating. You see this market data, get. So the process is easy for me because I've done this one before. Eh? If it is a website that I've not worked with before and I need the data for that website, I may have to uh, 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 browse the solution, do a research about it. So if we look at this place, what we are just looking for is the HTML code that we'll use to, you can, if it's even simple, look at it here, embed code. So all we have to do is to copy this code. It's a script. It's more like JavaScript, but it has nothing to do with terminal. So this one, you just copy it, you add it to your website. So bakery website has nothing to do with charts, so please don't get me wrong. I'm just touching little things. So let me put it somewhere that has. So let's go and take a look at it. Where is it? Control Z. Okay, good. So you can see that what I just added is loading. Eh? Running out of time. Okay. Okay. So you now have it here. Because I believe some of you must have seen things like this on those websites that I'm posting on the group. So that's why I'm mentioning it. Can you see this? Can you see this chart?
Yes, we can see.
Yes, I didn't develop this data myself. These data are coming live from tradingview.com. Do you understand? Okay. So when you come across it or you face a similar problem, you remember that your free teacher mentioned it. So I think we'll end today's class. I don't think I will publish this class because this class is kind of unorganized. So we have 8 minutes. If you have a question, you can ask.
My question is, pick one of those trading view markets. Let me see some.
I can't hear you. Can you speak up?
I said you should click one of those trading view markets. Let me see something.
I should pick what from TradingView?
No, go back to that your web page, that your Berkeley web page.
Okay.
Click it. No,
Okay.
click one of those. Click it. Will
If I click it, it will take me to TradingView now.
okay. Eh,
So I don't understand. What was your question?
I wanted to know whether it will still be running live.
No, the data is from TradingView. See, you can take data from anywhere. You understand? So when you click on those data, it
Yes.
take you to their it will take you to where the information originated from. So another question, please. Another question. If there is no question, it means I taught you well. No question, Abi. All right, that will be the end of this class.